I'm going to show you how to fit a Bullnose kit to a KwikStairs straight flight kit, whether the straight flight kit's already made or you're making a KwikStairs straight flight and want to put a Bullnose kit on it, or you want to just put it on your stairs that are already in your home. The reason people fit Bullnose treads on a staircase is normally for this trip hazard. Makes your stairs a fraction longer, so when you fit a newel post on to take the handrail and then you use your curved tread, it just eliminates all of this area. So when you're walking in your hallway and you want to go back up the stairs, it just gets rid of the trip hazard. So I'm just going to show you how to fit it onto a staircase. First of all, you need to do a plumb cut on your inside string, because basically the newel post comes in the kit is going to sit around here. So we need to do a plumb cut on the inside of the string. If you're making a KwikStairs and you haven't put your stairs together yet, it's dead simple. You grab your riser. This string here represents this on our model here, the very same thing. So you grab your riser, you put it hard up against your support block 2, draw a line through. That's where we need to cut off. Now on this staircase, obviously, if you've made this as a KwikStairs, if you grab your template you've used to make your KwikStairs and balance this on top of the string like that, this is your plumb cut. Or simply you grab a bevel, put it on your template to get your plumb cut, and you use that on your string. The actual line we need, all of these is all the same point, and it's basically the front face of riser 2. So that's our cut. It needs to go through there and up through here. So we need to cut that. We've cut our plumb cut now on our string. We obviously put a support in to take the weight, because obviously that was the job of this leg, to support the whole staircase. So that can stay like that while we work on the other components. What we need to do is do a little cut on this corner of this tread. We've already done it here. This is 30mm. 31mm I think it is by 20mm, just up to the riser, and the job of that basically is so that your newel post sits central on that string like that. You want it central, we don't want it offset, so we have to take that little corner out so our newel post can sit in the corner. Once you've done that, your Bullnose tread, we need to cut the corner out to allow for that newel post. I think it's 59mm by 90mm, so as you can see I've already done one here. So you cut the corner out of that and it looks like that. So the next thing to do after that is fit our cleat. So we flip the tread over because we want it on the underside. Again, I've already fitted the cleats on here. And this cleat is 30mm back, 130mm in from this end. So basically the job of that is to take the riser, and we can screw the riser onto that. Because it's not grooved, and it can't be grooved because this does a right hand Bullnose or a left hand Bullnose, so we can't groove it. So hence that's why the cleat is there. Now the job of the cleat is obviously to take the riser, curved riser, but the riser you have is too big, too long, too tall. So you put it in to its position and we mark and cut the ends to length. So having cut the ends to length is like this. So this now is cut to the right length. What we need to do is cut the height. Because of KwikStairs is all adjustable on height, we have to have our bottom tread the same height as the rest of the flight. So in the chart, I'm on template letter A, and it tells me on template letter A, I need 178 mil. So I've cut this to 178 mil now. So when I fix that on there, and I'll screw that on in a second, and when I fix it on the tread, that rise height matches the rest of the flight. We're going to simply fix the curved riser to the tread. So we need to apply glue to the cleat. I'm not going to do it on this model, but on this demo, but you need to apply lots of glue to all touching surfaces. So screw through the front face of the riser. You don't have to worry about this because it's going to be carpeted. So, like so. I know the screws are poking through, it doesn't matter because when it's flipped over and it's underneath, it doesn't really matter at all. So, put that to the side. Now, your newel post that comes in the pack, you've got 2 supports left. And what we need to do is we need to fix those on the corner. We also need to cut them to the right height. So we cut these to the same height as your riser. So that was 178 mil, so we cut these 178 mil. And then when we screw them flush with the bottom of the newel post, we know it'll add support for the tread. So that's what this is. They're cut down to length, to the right height, and that newel post, I've just simply glued and screwed that on. So when that newel post goes fixes on, that will take the corner of the tread. Now we're going to fix the stub newel post to the string. Obviously this is going to be the support for the inside string. So what we need to do first before we drill and screw and glue is make sure that this tread height is at the right height. Because we've cramped it and cut it off, it might have dropped or we might have cramped it too high. So we need to make sure this tread height is perfect. So I know I'm on template letter A, which says it's 200 mil, so tread 2 should be 400 mil. So I measure from the floor to the top of my tread, so that is bang on 400 mil, so it hasn't moved. And then we can fix the tread, the newel post in place. So making sure we are nice and square, and I'll grab my level. Because you want this as accurate as we can, because when you put your newel post extension on, we don't want it at an angle, so this is dead important. Now, I can't go, these screws are quite long, so I can't go too low with my bottom fixing, because I'll break the string. So you can see my bottom fixings there, my top fixing's nice and high. I want these as far apart as possible. So my top fixing literally is up here, my bottom fixing is down here. And then you want to apply glue to the front face of the riser, the corner of the tread, and down that front face of that string. Make sure we're level again. Perfect. And we can take our support away. So now that newel post is fixed and it's taken the support for the inside string. the last thing we need to do is simply fit the tread and riser to the stairs now. I've pre-drilled these, as you can see, and countersunk, so we're going to fix on the end 2 support blocks. So we're going to glue, or you need to glue everywhere, on top of the riser support, on the front face, on the top of these blocks, down the end for the back of the riser, and on the back of the tread, the riser behind, so riser 2. So when we fix this in place, like so, everywhere has got glue fixed to it. I'll grab my screws. You don't have to worry about seeing the fixings because it's going to be carpeted. You're going to have gripper rod put all up the sides and around the front, so the screws, the screw holes, that doesn't matter. Okay, so we've done all the front fixings. What we do need to do is fix through the back of riser 2 into the bottom of the tread. So there we have it. The Bullnose tread is fitted on. The newel post is ready to take the extension. So that's easily fitted to an existing staircase or a new KwikStairs, or as you're building a new straight flight staircase. And then the stub newel post that comes with it has the hole in the top, which is ready to fit your newel post extension that you already have. And that simply just fits in the top.